Hello, welcome back to T3 Plays, and we are doing the Ultra Ball grind so we can get to Master Ball. And I think with some dedication, we can get there. And in that vein, what we have done is changed our deck. We are running a Giratina Lunala deck. So we switched it up from our Solgaleo. Solgaleo has been a trooper. He is the king. We may go back to him, but we want to test out Lunala because we have a crown Lunala and a rainbow Lunala. We cannot disrespect both of these celestial guardians and not use them because it has play. So we'll showcase this deck that I'm using, and is this a common one? I'm guessing this is pretty common. So we're using the non-EX Giratina, the psychic one, not the trashy dragon one, because of its ability as well as the attack damage it can do. It can do 70, which can one hit a Oricorio. So it's in here for the Oricorio as well as the flexibility it offers us. By having a single energy on it, it has 0 retreat cost. So we can move it around. And we've got the other Giratina to charge up its energy. So we really do want to have Giratina in early so we can charge up its energy and start powering up. And then when we get that Lunala can move around its energy between psychic Pokemon in the bench to the active Pokemon. And this deck, what we'll showcase is how flexible this deck is. But what we do realize is, what you'll see in some of the matches is when you go up against a fast deck, it kind of struggles because you need time to set up, because you need 3 energy minimum for any of our Pokemon to actually do an attack. And then you also need to get your Lunala up as well as Giratina. It takes time. So this deck is kind of perfect for the slower matches where they want to grind it out. When you got Oricorio, perfect for it because we've got our Giratina, which is pretty tanky, 110. You put a cape on it, it's lasting 3 attacks from Oricorio. Then you can heal it up. And what we try and do is also protect it. When we don't need to, we bring it out. And they don't know what else we're running a single non-EX Giratina. So some decks can run multiple, but we only need one. Our deck is pretty heavy enough as it is. And this game is pretty much GG. They can't take out this Giratina. If they even take out, with the Alolan Raichu, they take 20 damage from my Rocky Helmet. My Giratina EX comes in, wipes them out. Pretty easy win. Yep, we're starting off with our non-EX Giratina. I do like starting off with that. I think this is a pretty good hand. We've got our Cosmog already. We've got the Giratina to start charging up. We've got Rare Candy. We've got Professor's Research. This is probably a perfect hand and how I want to set up. And we've got the Lunala EX, our rainbow one. This is pretty much perfect hand. I'll find it very difficult for them to take us out because in 2 turns we can start attacking for 70. In the next turn we can start doing 130 or 100 depending who we want to use. We're gonna Rare Candy now just so they don't red card us. Red card is extremely prevalent, and we're just going to put it on the Giratina EX version because what Lunala's ability does is you can only pick it 1 time. So once during a turn you can move energy from 1 psychic Pokemon on your bench to the active. So put it on the Giratina EX so then you can move all the energy from there. And then next turn as well, we won't put an energy on the EX version. But now we've taken a hit. We don't. We put 1 energy on the non-EX Giratina and we can retreat it for free. So we put in our Lunala. Lunala can tank a few hits. 180 HP, it's a boss. Put Poison Barb, just so if they want to attack us, you gotta stay in there and you gotta take those poison hits. And your retreat cost is so high, you're not gonna retreat. So we hit them for 100, they hit us, they start damaging themselves. and then we can rotate. We don't even, and this Lunala only needs one energy to retreat, so they're going to be down to 70. We can even put in our non-EX Giratina in, so it can take damage instead, because we really do not want to lose Lunala EX first of all, because of its ability. It helps us be super flexible, as well as we don't want to lose 2 points. This deck is so fun. It is good. It may not be, S tier in terms of meta list, but in a slow match, this is amazing. You don't lose much of your energy, move it around, use it efficiently. I love this deck. And we have a lot of fun matches. But like I've said, if you go into a quick attacking team like a Skarmory, if they set up their Crobat quick, they can get a lot of hits pretty early on. Literally 3 turns where we're charging up, they can start doing damage. And with the Giratina EX, only 150, it starts dwindling down, especially if we start with it. You're like, you got an EX that's very weak now. And obviously this deck is very EX heavy, which isn't great, because the meta is constantly shifting, and right now we're seeing a lot of non-EX being very strong, like the Snorlaxes, the Greninjas. Yeah, they knew their time was up. We were gonna come in, hit them with 130, and or they'd have to retreat. Job done. Starting second. Okay, I'm guessing another Oricorio deck. Okay, Pachirisu. Haven't seen this one in a while. So we've got our crown Lunala there. Yep, Oricorio. So they're licking their lips. They're thinking, okay, this is an easy win. They're gonna immediately, they love doing this, they'll immediately burn their energy, put the Oricorio in, just so they can get it up and running and start doing 50 damage. Go on, burn that energy. You want to. Yep, burn that energy, because in their head, yep, EX is, and they already, okay, surprised. They could have waited a turn to use that. Got Sabrina. When I'm ready, I can easily switch out and attack the Pachirisu, but there's no point right now, because even if I hit, they'll retreat, and then it's kind of pointless at this moment. And I kind of want to wait it out as well. I don't mind this Giratina taking a few hits, because I really need my non-EX Giratina to come out, my baby Giratina, because that's the only thing that can damage this. So we're biding our time. I'll put a helmet on just to see if they really want to attack it, take some damage, and hopefully can get my Giratina. Okay, I get to thin my deck. This is baby Giratina. Yes. Red card. Didn't get to Space-Time Bella, but it's fine. I don't think I'll need that extra energy, but I may regret it if I need to withdraw, etc. And then, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we've got enough energy to attack, because we move the 2 energy that he has remaining, and we've got the 1 from the active zone. So now we take them out, and they're probably thinking, uh-oh, they lose both their energy, and either of the Pokemon, they need 2 energy to attack. Now I can pivot into anything, because my Giratina can move without losing energy, can retreat for free. I can go into my EX version, I can go to Lunala. Right now I'm thinking, do I want to attack with my Giratina now, or do I want them to take a hit first? That's what's going on in my mind. I think I kind of want them to take a hit first. I've broken Space Bellow, so I've got one energy already on there. I'll add the second energy to retreat, but they Guzma me, so they don't take a hit. But I'm still not in a bad position because them hitting for 80 isn't too bad. I can, I can sacrifice this Giratina because they'll kill it anyway, but I get to take it, give it a, take it down to 10, and then they get to choose. If they keep it in, I wipe it out, I win. They move over to any other Pokemon, I'll get my baby Giratina in, and now they've got no energy, but they keep it in and they sacrifice it and we win. Easy job. I think they could have potentially maybe gone into the Oricorio. Then I take out the Oricorio, but then they can attempt something maybe. Yeah, against Oricorios, if I've got my baby Giratina, it's pretty much done. But yeah, if it's at the bottom of the deck, yeah, then it's a struggle. Then you're sagging. You're waiting a long time to get them out. Yeah, this is a hard deck for us. So they're running Darkrai Crobat with Arceus. So this might be a loss because every single Pokemon is weak to Dark. And they're running Dark Energy because of Darkrai as well as the Crobat Dark. So they can hit us a ton. Like the Darkrai can ping us for 20. The Crobat can ping for 30, so 50 each turn. Oh, see, there it is. Every turn they're gonna ping us for 50, and then they could choose even. Yeah, I'd rotate into the Crobat and start pinging for. What is it? They can ping for 50 plus 70, ping us for 100 each turn, as well as the Darkrai 120. Yeah, this is pretty much done. Dealing the inevitable because. Yeah, I want to see how they play this out, but yeah, this is a tough match for us. Being a full psychic deck, no chance. Because most of these Arceus, Crobat, they're running grass energy because they're focusing on Carnivine. So this is interesting. Yeah, we keep it alive for one turn, but it's pretty much over because they'll hit us for 30, take us down to 110. Darkrai pings us for 20, takes us to 90, we're weak to Dark, hits us for 110. Yeah, we're done. We did a good job. We took him down to 40, that's what matters. We took him down to 20, look at how close it was. It wasn't close, but... Yeah, so if I put a Rocky helmet on, what did they do? They'd still take us out. We play this out. We've got a leaf. Let's see what they do. Because this Giratina can take a few hits. Actually, it won't survive. Math is off. Because they hit us for 110. Well, 100 exactly. Yeah. Unlucky. But like I said, this season it's so open with the different type of Pokemon people are using. So some of these matchups you can win, some of these matchups will be tough. So they're running Banette. They're gonna try and use its ability to stop us attaching energy to our active Pokemon. A very cool Pokemon, but usually in these decks, do they run Giratina? I find that they have no actual finisher. This Tapu Koko, is it Tapu Koko? Tapu Fini, Tapu Balu, whatever it is a headache for us. because we've got 3 energy on our Giratina. It'll hit us for 60, which isn't great. So what we really want to do is take it out. We red card them. We got 4 cards. Let's slow them down, even though it probably doesn't. We don't want to put another energy on the Giratina because it will take our life, it'll take our health down too far. Because they'll hit us for extra 20, which could take us down to 10. But we will bring this Giratina in just so we can take out this Tapu. So I don't mind sacrificing this Giratina because that Tapu is the one that's going to take us out. So I'll take it down, take this out. Now it can't attack our bench. Now we can start building from our back, which we were not able to do. So they can take us out. So it stops not just that Giratina, the effect carries over to the next turn. So like even if I try and put energy on this Lunala, it'll stop it. So put the Lunala on, so you can see it doesn't attach to the Lunala. Put it in the Giratina, but obviously with Lunala's ability, we don't take it from the energy zone, do we? We take it from the bench. So we'll be able to move it up and take it out. Okay, they move the helmet, so when they attack us, they don't take any damage, but next turn they're taking 100. We take them out, maybe they don't see it coming, but then they've got the Shaman, and that Shaman won't be able to do anything to us. Done. So this was a tricky fight, but because of how flexible it is and Lunala's ability, so strong against this Banette. So they got the Mewtwo there, that's one of their attackers to finish. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to space-time bellow, but they're probably gonna get their Mewtwo in. But what they don't know is we have a Sabrina. They're probably retreating to the Mewtwo thinking, yep, let's go. That'll soak up a few hits, attack us, whatever, but unlucky for you, you don't put anything else on your bench, and that Shaman is mine. Thank you very much. Yeah, job done. So that's how fun it can be using this deck. And it's strong. We're literally we gained what, 40 points so far, and we have had some battles where we lost, some battles that we do really well, and generally the other more slower battles we do incredibly well. You feel like any other deck you probably would have lost. And against this Oricorio again, we get the perfect hand. We got our Giratina, both versions, baby one as well. We can start powering up. We got the helmets, we got the Cosmo, we got the Lunala. But if we did not get the baby Giratina, we will be struggling. So some of these, they pay off, and we're seeing a lot of these Oricorio decks, even not just in electric decks. You see them in against Giratinas, they're putting them in to tank. So it's pretty interesting. Yep, so we put the energy on the Giratina just so we can switch out, and we let them attack this version because we want to protect our baby Giratina, because that's our main attacker, and I think they're going to be heavily reliant on their Oricorios. And we've got a leaf already, so we know we can retreat this Giratina EX and for free. We won't have to lose our energy, but we need to make sure we get our rare candy. I'm prepared to sacrifice and lose my Lunala. We get it back. No rare candy though. Do Pokeball to thin out my deck because we do have another Giratina EX. I think that's all our basic Pokemon out now. Put it on and red card them. Just use it because I don't really want them to red card me. Thin my deck out. I only got 2 cards in my hand. Now our Giratina has got enough energy. If they want to switch into something else, we can hit them. But if they have and they're not even powering up their Pikachu. So in my eyes, I don't think they have the Alolan Raichu yet. Yeah, attack, obviously this is scary. I'm down to 50, but I know I'm gonna take this out. I don't think they're running Cyrus, but they could be. But we move around. We have enough energy on our baby Giratina to take this one out. And now they're thinking, what do they do? They're probably gonna throw in the Oricorio in. I need to hit them twice, and they can't take me down in that time. The Alolan Raichu has no energy on them, so we're in a decent spot. I even have a cape. I don't need to use it on my baby Giratina. They're down to 20 HP, so now they'll probably retreat. Okay, there's Cyrus, which is why we don't, even if we had the Lunala, I wouldn't have moved the energy off it, because we kind of need to think maybe they'll need us. We need to retreat. So yeah, there's no point moving around, burn the energy, but just chaotic impact and see what they're gonna do. If they attack us, so they can't even attack us yet. Yeah, if they attack us, they go down to in range, but we don't give them the chance. We can withdraw, put the baby Giratina in, attack, and we win. Yeah, so those are multiple routes for us to take that win. So I'm happy about that. Let's go. And we move up. See, we're accumulating them points. Slowly and slowly we grind ourselves up to get to Master Ball, hopefully. Okay, we get a Cosmog, we got a rare candy. Hopefully we can get our Lunala. Okay, they're running a Vulpix deck, which we have to be careful of. 2 energy, and it can hit us for 90, is it? And if they've got Blaine, that's an extra 30, isn't it? So that's 120. Come on, Pokeballs. Give me a Giratina at least. EX. Nope. Let's put them down. They won't attack this turn, but they might switch in and start attacking. So let's put the Rocky Helmet on. Okay, let's see what they do. Okay, they're caping it. Why would they cape it? Do they have the evolution already? Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Professor's Research. Red card. Yeah, I'm gonna have to red card them. I have a strong feeling that they had it already, because that's why they really want to protect it. With Space Time Bellow. Okay, we got 2 energy on our baby Giratina, but we don't run any. We do run Leaf. I was gonna say we don't run XP. That was it. They flip Tails. Okay, yeah, I feel like 2 rare candies does not help me. Okay, another Giratina. With Space Time Bellow, just in case they take out our Cosmog, we have something that we can use to attack with. Okay, they don't want to attack into our Cosmog that has a Rocky Helmet in. We give the other one. It's fine. Just so you know, you're getting taken down. I'm taking the risk that they don't have. Oh, I was going to take the risk. Now that I've got my Lunala, I don't have to. Yeah, I'm just going to take them out. I was going to risk that they don't have like a Blaine or something, but knowing them, never know. So now that I've got my Lunala, I can be flexible. I don't mind, you know, this Giratina taking a hit. Prior to getting Lunala, I would have been a bit more anxious. Okay, so they wasted a red. I'm guessing that's a desperation move. So I can just go into my Lunala, hit for 100. and that should be pretty much done. I want to leave the energy on the Giratina EX just in case they have a Cyrus or something and they want to buy their time. I don't want them to do that, so I take it off from the baby Giratina, because baby Giratina is easy to switch out. Just put one energy on and you can retreat for free. Do they evolve? No. Okay, it's a win for us. Thank you very much. And that's how you beat a Charizard and Ninetales deck. Yeah, they wasted our time, so we're gonna waste their time. We're gonna flex on them, show them the full wrath of how this Lunala EX works, give them a masterclass. Surprised they didn't concede. Guess they wanted to watch the show. A little dance for them. And there we are. So you can have a lot of fun with this deck, and I enjoy, you're having to think more, be more creative on how you want to attack, how you approach it. But yeah, obviously if you brick, you brick. What can you do? Okay, we get the baby Giratina. We start off with that because unlikely that they in this deck they have Oricorio, so I'm not worried about that. I'm having to protect the baby Giratina too much, and I'd rather risk that because it's only 1 point. If we lose it, we have our Lunala in hand. We just need a rare candy, but this is somewhat scary deck. They are running the Carnivine version because they are running grass energy. Okay, they're powering up the Arceus, so they're not expecting to mellow out. Yeah, I'm just powering up the EX because I'm hoping I can get the Lunala up and running. Okay, they don't rare candy yet. And we managed to get our Lunala. So now we can start attacking, because we can now start moving our energy. Yep, let's get everything up and running. No need to put the other Giratina EX yet. We start hitting for 70. Put a Wrecker Helmet just in case they want to attack. And we better hope they don't have another Pokemon. If they have another Pokemon, they wipe out this Giratina, but then they lower their health to 140, which is more easier to hit. They don't, so this is pretty much GG for them, because we can move around. We can put our Lunala in, and our Lunala can survive a couple of hits from Arceus. No need to hit the red card. We can withdraw into Lunala, move our energy. So this worked out well. Took a bit of a risk. But this is pretty much done. If they try to withdraw, they lose 2 energy. That's fine with us, because they don't have the energy to attack us with the Arceus yet. Take it down. We've got 2 points, and they can't really do anything at this moment. Yep, they concede, and we get the 3 points. So we've taken down the Arceus deck, Arceus Crobat. It's only because they bricked. But if they didn't brick, it would have been a whole different situation, and we got literally everything that we needed. So you have to take that into consideration. Okay, we are running into a lot of Lunala decks, don't we? Very rarely have we come up against Solgaleo, which I definitely think I want to go back to, because that 50 hit, potentially 60 with the Giovanni, is so tempting against, look, basic Pokemon. We take them out, we stop Lunala coming out, that kind of freezes their momentum. We power up the one in front because we don't have a leaf. We use the same logic that we used in the previous season. If you have a leaf already, you want to power up the back one because then you can get it out when it's low health and then bring the one that's fully with full HP. But because we don't, we power up the one in front, and they don't have anything that attacks yet. They're not powering up their Mewtwo. We have a leaf now. So what we'll do is start powering the one in the front so it's ready to attack whenever, and one at the back just in case. We don't want to have, you know, overpower one of them, we lose them, and then we're kind of stuck because they can easily transition all their energy into like the Mewtwo and take it out. Okay, I should have probably caped. Okay, yeah. So they're getting the Lunala up, they'll put one energy on it, retreat into Mewtwo, move the energy up and take this out. But in doing that, they burn all their energy. Because they attack, I come in next turn with my Lunala. Not Lunala, my Giratina. And I put a Rocky Helmet on. They're down to 20 HP, and if they want to attack me with the Mewtwo, it goes down. So let's see what they do. They'll probably run away. Let's see what they do. Yep, so they burn all their energy. So, but then now they've got 2 energy in the back, but they can't take it from both of them. You can only choose one. I attack. Just see what are they gonna do. Max they can hit me for is what, 100. That's not enough. Do they run Giovanni in this deck? I don't think so. Or an EX. If they do, they do. If they don't, I survive. Hit me for 100. Okay, I've got a chance. And with that Lunala and the rare candy, we definitely have a chance because now we are flexible again because we can move around our energy. We withdraw this Giratina, we don't lose any of its energy. We pull up to Lunala and hit for 100. Now they're down to 80. Now they have a choice to make. Where do they go? Put it on the baby Giratina because the EX is done for. If they go into their normal Giratina and attack, we've got Lele to recover, and then we take them, well, we'll take them even lower, then we can see what they do. So far we're out of range. 160, we're out of range for them. Our baby Giratina is ready to attack as well. Don't want to put it in because they only need 1 point. So now they're low on health. They can go into their Giratina EX attack. But I have a Sabrina. And I've got 2 cards, so they have no reason to really red card me or anything like that. But I Sabrina and I can take out any one of their backline. It was a good match. See, these lengthy matches, these Lunalas are amazing. Allows you to be super flexible. 783. See, we started off at 720 and now we've gained 60 points on our way towards Ultra Ball rank 2. Okay, we're facing a Solgaleo deck with some metal energy. We do have our Lunala, Giratina EX. Start powering that up. Do they get to evolve? Let's see where they put their energy. Okay, they evolved already. This is terrible for us. Okay, we've got both our Lunalas, but no rare candy. If you can get a rare candy in a Lunala. Ah. I think we're done for, but we go for it, give ourselves a fighting chance. We've got 4 energy, so we can attack them next turn. Hopefully they attack into our Rocky Helmet. They Sabrina us, that's bad news. Okay, the Guzmaras, that's even worse news. So they don't take any damage, except for the one that they do to themselves. We attack them, we're down to 130. They can... This deck may run Giovanni, I do mine. Yeah, we can't easily transition to Baby Giratina without losing on our energy. Then it becomes pretty much easy game for them. Yep, they have Giovanni, GG. Okay, we did okay. We reached what, 776, not bad. What we'll do is end it here by opening some packs. Hopefully we get some decent Pokemon in this. Ooh, something decent in here. Shiny Executor EX, not bad. Okay, we'll open a few more packs, do some wonder picks, and I had an idea for another Lunala deck, but all I'm just thinking is how long it takes. I hate these drawn out battles. Like, I was totally against Darkrai Giratina because it's so slow. You have to build up. It takes 3 of your own turns to be able to attack with this deck. It's a fun deck when it's lengthy, but it still takes up a lot of time. And I'm not sure if I'm a big fan. Especially at this stage where in Ultra Ball, you're getting a lot of different Pokemon that can hit you hard in their second turn. And you also need you're relying on a lot of other variables, like getting the Lunala EX up, as well as getting that Giratina EX so you can start powering up quicker. So I've had definitely fun, and I can see a place for this deck, just not now. And in this space, what you see is the meta changes all the time, so you want to be flexible. So have a deck ready when you're facing a lot of drawn out battles. Maybe this is where you use it. So having multiple decks for different scenarios as the meta changes is probably what you need to do. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down and think about another deck that is, try and utilize some of the newer Pokemon, as well as being slightly meta. I might do some grinding offline with the Skarmory deck just to see how it plays, and yeah, we'll see where we get. And hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. Let's try and get that Midnight Lycanroc. Yeah. Ooh, first time. We'll definitely go for that. Yeah, want to complete as much of the decks as possible. The Lycanroc is a really good fighting Pokemon, pairs well with Rampardos. Unfortunately, I don't have the correct Pokemon to run that deck, but one day I'll probably get to it. So getting that Midnight Lycanroc is very good. Okay, we don't get what we want. Anything in here? Grubbin. This is something new. Anything in here? Nope. Keybone. Charger Bug. One day I might try out that Biker Volt. Looks interesting. Do we get it? Nope. What's the point of using this peeking function on this? Because this Lycanroc isn't even the good one. That's the day one. The midnight one is the one you want, because that's 2 energy, potential to hit for 100. That's so good. It's especially where we have loads of EX running about. We have more than 100 energy, perfect. Let's get that wishy-washy EX. May not use it, but it's a fun Pokemon. Oh, we get it. Let's go. So we're gonna wrap up here. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Meow.